Hey family, I saw a video of a brother and I thought to bring it to your table. I came across this video where the brother talked about how that Black American men respond to light-skinned women whenever he features them on his live streams or he posts about them. But whenever he posts about Kenya women or African women, they tune out. And then he came to the conclusion that American men, Black American men, do not like African women. And he came to this conclusion because his audience are mostly Black American men. And whenever he features African women, they do not pay attention. But whenever he features a light-skinned Latina or woman, they tune in. Let's watch the video.
Here I am 1 year later remaking this video, and I didn't think I was going to have to do this. But after spending 1 year here in Kenya, after I noticed the way how the audience seems to tune out the most, this is the second time this has happened when I'm in Africa, is that I realized that Black American men, because that's the majority of my audience, do not like African women. I don't give a damn how many countries I go to. I don't care what I do. The slightest light skin, Latina, Eritrean, as long as she's not brown or dark skinned, worship her. And I made a video about this last year about self-hatred amongst the Black community and wanting to be accepted. And that's the reason why we favor Asia and Latin America. And even you guys will even go get 30 of your teeth knocked out by the neo-Nazis in Eastern Europe before you come somewhere where people are actually going to welcome you at home. So I'm saying that to say that I have to travel again. And we could say, oh, it's because, the content is redundant. You've been talking about Kenya too much. I be reading y'all comments. Y'all don't like Africa. Y'all say Africa has slow internet. They have 100 up and 100 down here. Some internet better than when I lived in Dallas, Texas, and it's cheaper. There's a lot of stuff to love about being in Africa, but you know what? I'm going to give you Black American men what y'all want. And I will go back to Latin America for a short period of time. I won't be there to live, road.
Well, family, that's the video. And he said this isn't the first time it's happening, that he has noticed that trend over and over again. That these men would rather live in European countries where they face racism on a steady in order to chase after light-skinned women, Latina women, instead of coming to Africa. And at some point, he came out to warn men, Black American men, who go over to Kenya to act in certain ways to their women, misbehave. He came out to warn them. He said he wasn't speaking on behalf of, the majority, or he said that any man that misbehaves will be hearing from them. Let's watch the video.
I want to make this very clear about, and I usually don't like representing groups of people. I'm only Austin Holloman, but in this scenario, I will represent groups of people. And I will say for all the Black Americans that are here, I'm going to say that we will not, as a collective, especially in specific for the men, we will not tolerate any rape, beating, any disrespect towards any local Kenyan women. And any Black Americans, I will tell you that once I'm on the police, we will turn on you and we will have legal action against you. And maybe not, some of the action might not even be legal, but you will face consequences because you do make us look horrible as a collective, because people are not smart enough to differentiate one person from the rest. So if they see you doing something, they'll say, oh, well, look at these crazy Black folks out here. These crazy Black Americans, this is what they do. They slap and they beat women. So we will have to oust you. We will not be on your side. And, well, this is the problem. And this is another reason why I disassociated myself from the Passport Bros. It's okay, stop meeting. This one, the Passport Bros. So what's it? The Passport Bros is a label that has no actual membership, so anybody can just say that. So what's going to happen with this situation, you guys know what I'm talking about, is they're going to say, oh, these Black American Passport Bros, this is what they do when they come to Kenya.
Family, I don't know what you think about this story, and that is why I brought it up here. What do you have to say about this? Because I see it as a colonized mindset. It's a colonial mindset. We sometimes do not preach Black love. We don't preach African love. But we preach Black or dark-skinned to white-skinned love. Or we just love anything outside our race. We love anything outside our skin color. And it's not about African women, right? It's the way they've been conditioned to see African women. And he talked about the Wi-Fi situation whenever he's in African countries or whenever he's in any European country. Sometimes they complain the internet is bad, but whenever he is in an European country where there are white women, the interest goes up. He sees them in his comments. Now, it's not about Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi. It's about the interest and what these men want. He said many men are concerned about the Latina or the white-skinned woman content than African content. Well, family, from the time we were little, media taught us that beautiful means light. Light means beautiful, but dark means dirty. Dark means ugly. And to be honest, some people's mindsets have been conditioned to think that way. Some people think that way. Some people act that way. So, are you surprised? There are still some people who do not preach black love. They do not preach African love. They do not love anything that has to do with their skin color. Now we have Jirelo, who went to Kenya and treated the women like trash. He behaved in a way that triggered so many women online. I mean, that was why this brother came out to warn that any African American or any black brother that does that would be put in his place. Honestly, some women say they're tired of being treated as masculine, aggressive. The stereotype is real, that instead of hating, why not come to understand them, try to know them, know their history, their race, everything about them. So family, I don't know, but I'm putting this out there. What do you have to say about this story? This brother said, African American men, black men do not like African women. Is that true? Is this a colonial mindset thing that they prefer white ladies to black ladies? I mean, we've seen men who outrightly come out to say that they will not mingle with black women and they prefer their women white indeed. What do you have to say about this story, family? Comment your thoughts and do not forget to share, like, subscribe. And the amazing thing is we have brothers who would stand for the truth. We have brothers who would preach black love, Pan-Africanism. I mean, we have them. So what you had to say about the story? Comment your thoughts and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou.